We're going to check out this updated two-story cabin on the east side of Big Lake here in Mount Vernon, Washington today. So let's go take a look. All right, walk in here to the entry. Looks like we've done a nice job painting the exterior. We've got wood soffitting outside. And yeah, we're gonna step inside. Okay, we got a slate entryway, which is nice. We see the spiral staircase. We're gonna head down there in a few minutes, but first let's check out the main floor. So, walking straight in, it's nice to be able to look straight out to the view. Remind you that you're at the lake as soon as you walk in the front door. We've got a nice dining area up here, and kind of pan back and see the upstairs living area. There's a full bathroom up here, or three-quarter bathroom, excuse me, up here. Looks like it's been remodeled recently here. Newer shower, sink, toilet, and looks like some good storage as well. Nice. So also some storage right off the front as we're in the house here. Looks like you can, little coat closet. And yeah, we'll come back into the kitchen area here. I noticed one thing to notice that went in recently over here on this side of Big Lake, actually all around Big Lake, is I see that they're connected to Ziply fiber. So there is fiber optic internet here at Big Lake now. So you got high-speed internet, although you might just want to unplug when you come to this place and not be on the internet a ton, because that's why you're at the lake anyway, right? Okay, cute little kitchen. We've got a gas stove, natural gas, and yeah, a good amount of storage here. Thanks to Elizabeth Decker at John L. Scott for letting us show her listing. Great listing here on the lake. I like how you can see you can kind of see out there's so many windows in this place up here. You can see the lake from almost every window, which is a nice feeling. Let's step outside to the deck, check out that view. Great vaulted covered area out here on the deck where we've got the wood soffitting and yeah. So great little sitting area outside, plenty of room on this deck. One thing I noticed, there are not stairs down to the lower level, but that's okay. You could there's plenty of room on the lot here. It looks like you could add stairs over to the side. I might do that if this were my place, have like a staircase going down. But oh, look at that. We got propane hookups for a barbecue out here. So you got a plumbed propane hookup for barbecue as well. That's always a nice convenient thing, not having to go refill the propane tanks. Especially, this is a deck that I would do a lot of barbecuing on. All right, let's go check out. There's also some more deck space on the south side of the house, which is nice. Got all this covered area out here. We're looking back, actually, if you look past the decking, you can see the parking area on the other side of the street. It's a good thing to pay attention to, especially when you're in this section of Big Lake. Over here on the east side, parking can be kind of a premium. So you've got room to park. Gosh, you could probably get 4 cars over there on this lot. We've got plenty of parking room over there. So that's a good thing to have. Maybe we'll go back in through the front door here since we're already on this side. And then we'll go down those spiral stairs. Okay. Well, thanks for checking out this home tour with me. If you want to see other home tours on Big Lake, be sure to check those out on our channel. This is all about Mount Vernon real estate. Big Lake is one of the great areas in Mount Vernon, and we're here just doing home tours. So hope you're enjoying it. Okay, we're heading down the stairs now. Spiral staircases are always fun. And we're looking right when we come down, we've got the utility room area. You see the furnace doesn't look too old. The actually on-demand hot water looks fairly new, so that's a nice feature. Notice this home has got on-demand hot water. It also has air conditioning, which, especially on this side of the lake when the sun is baking on it, it can be, it can get kind of warm. So this home's got a heat pump with air conditioning, on-demand hot water, some nice upgrades and features. We're kind of walking into the living area downstairs now. Pretty cool wood beamed ceilings up there. They've done a nice job decorating here with some of the oars on the wall. Really giving it the lake cabin vibe. Lots of good storage space, another closet back here. And then they're counting this, I think, as a bedroom as well in this home. So this is walled off. You could use this as kind of a flex space, but this is counted as a bedroom because there is a door, there is a closet. They obviously have the bunk beds in. And then the main bedroom is going to be down the hallway here. Back through these doors, trying to get a feel for the floor plan. We've got a little bit tight in this section, but we've got the main bedroom area here with, you can see that arched area. The spiral staircase is behind that. They did a nice job with the curved drywall. That's not easy. And then, yeah, pretty spacious bedroom right here. So we're going to look at the bathroom they have down here, which is right now just a toilet and a sink. The remarks say this place is plumbed for a steam shower. So I'm guessing they're referring to this bonus room over here that could be, I guess you could tile it all off and turn this room into a steam shower. I see some plumbing in the walls here that might be for that, but that is in the listing remarks in this home, so someone could get creative there and do that. All right, let's go back out through the main room here and go check out, oh, look at this, pull-up bars. Well, here you go. Wake up in the morning and do a few pull-ups right here. I like their style. Okay. All right, we're gonna head back out to the lake. Look at this beautiful view, just like the top. It's kind of nice. This lot is perched up on a bit of a hill here. They've done a nice job leveling out the upper yard, but even this lower level of the house, you still have a view because you're perched up kind of high. So that's nice. I'm gonna walk outside now and check out the outside area. Check out the lakefront. A little bit of a breeze today. It's early June and hasn't really, sun was out the other day, but today it's a little overcast. We got a nice area that's below the deck above. You can get a little shade from the afternoon sunshine here. It is nice on this side of the lake to have a little bit of shade because sometimes the sun comes baking down, and on this east side it's great for sunsets and get kind of warm, but there is air conditioning once again in this home. They got this little covered area too, which is nice. I do like I said, how they leveled this off. They terraced this out really nicely, so there's some flat yard up above. Gives you a nice terraced feel. And let's walk down and check out the dock and the beachfront. So this property's got 38 feet of waterfront, which is pretty good. Made good use of it here. I like how they leveled this off as well. So really you've got, instead of one steep hillside, they did a great job making two terraced flat areas. Lots of yard area, which is nice. So the dock goes out to, oh, looks like they've got a lower dock as well. So they've got a boat lift on one side and yeah, nice little lower swim dock as well too. Let's walk out and check that out. It says here this is a 5,000 pound boat lift. So that's gonna be, definitely good for a ski boat, maybe in older style wakeboard boat. Probably not quite enough for a bigger surf wake boat, but you could easily put in a new boat lift here and do that. This dock, it looks like it's fixed, so that's why they've got this floating dock over here to the side. Some of the docks on Big Lake you can see are going to be like this one next door is on floats, and then it's going to rise as the lake water goes up in the wintertime and then come down in the summer. This dock here we're on is just fixed on the pilings, so it's going to stay the same either way. And great little ramp to set up a little jump and take your BMX bike off of, or just go jump into the water. It looks a little bit deeper here on this side of the lake, which is good. It's one of the things you want to pay attention to. Some of the properties on Big Lake are going to have really shallow areas off the end of the dock. Oh, this one, I'm not sure how deep it is, but I'm not going to jump in today and find out. All right, well, it's a great home tour on the lake. We've got great views out here from the dock. We're looking all the way down. You can see the very far south end of the lake over here. That's the end of Big Lake down there. And then we're looking at all the Devil's Mountain Forest area up over on the west side, and then looking up the north side of the lake over there. So this is a great view of the house from back here as well. You can kind of get an angle at how the house sits perched above those terraced lots there. Okay, we're gonna head back towards the home here. As we do, check out the bulkhead. Those are actually getting tougher to put in without county permitting. There's a lot of shoreline management stuff and rules you got to follow, but this is obviously grandfathered in here. Looks like they did a nice job with that bulkhead area. As we walk up, I can really imagine lots of fun yard activities here. Shoot, there's room for a volleyball court, a little volleyball net there or something. As we're looking back at the house, you can imagine barbecuing in the summertime here, and you can kind of see what I was talking about when we were up on the deck, how it would be nice to maybe have some stairs coming off that deck. That would be the one thing I'd probably want to add on this home. Just having that ability to go from the upstairs right down to the area where everyone's hanging out at the lake. It's a good view of all the wood soffitting. It's a much more of a nice cabin feel to it. They did a nice job updating this place. All right, well, let's head back inside and we can walk through the home again and in reverse order. Go back up those spiral stairs maybe. All right, you can see this bedroom slash flex room area down here. It was nicely done. And then, yeah, let's go back upstairs. So appreciate you joining me on this home tour. Hopefully it's been helpful for you to see another house on Big Lake. Once again, we are on the east side of Big Lake. And yeah, if you want to take a tour of this home, you can definitely contact me. My contact info is below. Love to set up a private showing for you. If you got any other questions about Big Lake Real Estate, obviously feel free to reach out as well. That's what I'm here for. All right, some of the favorite things about this home. I enjoy the terraced yard that we went down. Really nice usable yard space. Great dock on this home. And the deck area out here is really nice. It's actually, even though there isn't stairs down below, I forgot to mention when we walked through, the whole deck is enclosed and gated off. So you can keep your dogs up here or keep your toddlers from wandering off, and that's a great thing too. So great home on Big Lake. If you'd like to come take a look at it once again, feel free to hit me up, or love to talk to you about any other thing in Big Lake Real Estate. And I'll see you on the next home.
In the land of the free, where dreams take flight, a nation was born in the fire of the night. July 4th. day to celebrate the spirit of freedom, the birth of a state. Stars and stripes forever, a symbol so bright, a beacon of hope, shining through the night from sea to shining sea. A land of the brave, a nation united, a legacy to save. From the halls of Congress to the fields of war, the fight for freedom, a cause to adore. With courage and honor, they stood their ground. A new nation rising, with liberty crowned. Stars and stripes forever, a symbol so bright, a beacon of hope, shining through the night from sea to shining sea. A land of the brave, a nation united, a legacy to save. From the halls of Congress to the fields of war, the fight for freedom, a cause to adore. With courage and honor, they stood their ground. A new nation rising, with liberty crowned. Stars and stripes forever, a symbol so